it feels like we're just choosing from a menu. What's the appetizer accommodation and what's the meal accommodation? What's the dessert accommodation? And there's only like a certain amount. So here's the thing, it's not really personalized. That's the problem. So we have to back up and really search what we know are our kids' strengths. Because I'm telling you what, that's actually where it's at. What are our kids' strengths? How can we use the strengths to shore up the challenges? Let me give you an example of what I mean by that. I had a client once who had a profoundly gifted child who was dysgraphic and with written expression disorder. So that means both the mechanics of writing and the ability to organize thoughts, all that executive functioning to get like from here through the arm and out onto the paper, right? And really severely dysgraphic, could not read this 14-year-old's handwriting. Well, one day she walked into his bedroom and found like a notebook, and in the notebook was beautifully printed, like almost looked typed words. And she asked her son, like, what is this? And he, who had read Harry Potter probably literally 100 times, was finding the discrepancies in each book and recording them. Highly important to him, motivational to him, meaningful to him, right? So, first of all, we look at the strengths, the interests, the passions, and we use that to help identify accommodations. How do we actually communicate what really needs to happen? How do we actually think about action items that are going to help our child? And the other thing is, don't forget the most important person in this equation. Ask your child, what would help in this situation? I notice sometimes you're frustrated in blah blah class. If you had a magic wand, what would happen? Besides, not having to go to the class, and let him say that and laugh at it. There's a little bit of good validation there. But really ask, okay, so if this is boring, like what do you think would make that more interesting? If you were a teacher for a day, what would you do? If you had to assign this, how would you assign it? What would it look like? And that might give you insight into what will be better for your child.